Sales, persuasion, and success. Kanye West hits every mark that defines an artist as one of the greatest of all time. Kanye West is unquestionably the epitome of a successful artist. He burst onto the music scene in 2004 with his debut album, The College Dropout, and has remained relevant in the music scene and beyond ever since. People always find a reason to hate on or knock him, whether it's his braggadocious attitude, his crazy antics, or his apparent inability to fail. None of the criticisms leveled at him are based on a lack of artistic ability. Kanye is the greatest artist of the 20th century because he ticks all the boxes of what it makes to be a great artist. As we mentioned in the introduction, 3 factors contribute to an artist's success: sales, influence, and success. While he may not be the best artist in some of these categories, even though he is in one of them, his overall score is what sets him apart from the rest of the pack. First and foremost, Kanye is a fantastic artist because of his ability to sell records. Kanye has 7 platinum albums, 6 of which are solo albums, according to the Recording Industry Association of America. He has sold over 21 million albums and over 100 million digital downloads. Kanye may not sell as many albums as other artists, such as Eminem or Drake, but he sells enough to be considered great. Not to mention that this is the least important component of the greatness criterion. Kanye makes music that has had a huge influence, in addition to being able to sell albums. Kanye West is cited as a major influence on many current rap artists. His 2008 album, 808s and Heartbreak, was a particularly influential work of his. The 808s made sullen solitude fashionable again, writes Pitchfork magazine's Jason Green. Most male R&B stars now want to be taken seriously as a misunderstood anti-hero, and in doing so, they are reenacting West's public breakdown without a net. Kanye released his most influential record when he was at his most vulnerable. This album paved the way for what is currently prevalent in the rap music scene: the use of autotune and the birth of emo rap. Kanye West made it acceptable for rap and R&B singers to be vulnerable and emotional on their albums. Beyond 808s and Heartbreak, Kanye is a mentor to some of the biggest performers in music, not only rap. Drake, Travis Scott, and Pusha T are just a handful of artists who have spoken about how he has influenced their music. Chance the Rapper, who won 3 Grammys for his gospel-infused rap album Coloring Book, named Kanye as one of his greatest influences. Kanye has been known to include gospel influences on his albums throughout his career. One of the biggest influences is Kanye West, Chance said. In my opinion, he's right up there with Michael Jackson. Finally, critical success is the most important aspect of what makes an artist great. It doesn't matter how many sales an artist has. If they don't make good music, they will never have a legacy or influence. Kanye, on the other hand, does exactly that. Whether you look at awards or critical ratings to determine how good an artist is, Kanye more than checks both boxes. He has 21 Grammy Awards to his credit. Kanye's discography has high points that are practically unparalleled to those of any other musician this century. Pitchfork gave his 2010 album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a flawless 10 out of 10. He also has 6 albums on Rolling Stone's latest list of the 500 greatest albums of all time, with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy coming in at 17. There are numerous publications on the internet that claim My Dark Twisted Fantasy is the best rap album of all time, if not the best album of the century. This alone should testify to Kanye's genius. But it is his previous albums that have propelled him to the top of the critics' lists. Those other 5 albums, which also made the 500 greatest of all time list, helped set him apart from the crowd. Not to mention that Kanye has never released a critically panned album. On the Pitchfork rating scale, no album of his has received a lower rating than 7.0 out of 10. Kanye West's creativity and talent are evident, regardless of whether or not people like him. He ticks every box and is the greatest artist of the 20th century and one of the greatest of all time. Kanye West's music epitomizes brilliance, and he has done more than enough to win the title of the greatest artist of the century. Nobody else even comes close to him. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting videos. See you in the next one.